back to our channel. We thank y'all for tuning in today, joining with us, vibing with us again. This is day number 9. And so today we are going to talk about what?
We're talking about payday loans. So listen, if you all are interested in this channel, we hope that you will consider subscribing. We're going to get you as many financial tips as we can and just relational tips, things about God and money and how they kind of all coincide and go together by regular people. We just practice these things and things that we do, and it's been helpful for us, so we hope it helps you. So consider subscribing, all right? Now, let's get into this, honey. So, what do you know about payday loans, honey?
I have to be honest and transparent. I don't really know very much. It's a loan, so it can't be that great. But yeah, that's all I know. Yeah. I'm just being honest.
Well, I would say number one, that's a great thing. You have no idea what payday loans are. That's a great thing. So if you ever, been driving around and it's usually in, certain type of neighborhoods, you're going to see payday loan areas. Other type of neighborhoods, you're not. You know what I'm saying? And we got payday loan areas like where we live, it's close by, really close by to where we live. And so basically what a payday loan is, you go to some place, probably like a little mini area. You go in there and they'll give you a loan, but it's like a ridiculous percentage of loan. Like it could be like a 400%.
Interest?
Oh, yeah. It's a ridiculous percentage interest on the loan. Okay. So, like, if you need like $1,000 or something, somebody may go, you get the $1,000, but it could be like a 400% interest on the loan. Like stuff that's like you can't even like pay back. Like can get to a ridiculous point you can't even pay back. And so, unfortunately, it's almost like usury. It's almost like when people are in bad situations financially, it's kind of like preying on them because obviously you'll be in a desperate spot. And when you're desperate, we typically don't make good financial decisions. Yeah. Really, let's be honest.
Decisions, period.
Period. When you're desperate, you don't make good decisions.
Right.
You lie, you cheat, steal. That's when a lot of that stuff comes out when people start getting desperate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I feel like this kind of like preying on people low key because they may be in a bad spot, and they may feel like, I'm not gonna say that their only option, but they may not have a lot of options, so they'll do this thinking, okay, I got the money. But then they'll end up having to pay on that thing for so long. And the interest rate, like I said, is ridiculous. And so it's like they can't really ever pay it off. And so really and truly, whatever crisis, whatever thing you're going through, once you get that payday loan, and I'm pretty sure that they'll really give it to almost anybody. I don't think it's like a credit score thing or anything. They'll probably just give it to anybody. It's like, I just don't even know how you would pay it back. I mean, some people probably do pay it back, but... Yeah. Financially, it doesn't help out at all. It doesn't help out at all, and so
I guess it would be more so wise, thinking ahead of the game before something happens, having that reserve, or trying to save up for emergency. So when things pop up unexpected, uncertainty. Life is full of uncertainties, okay? Yes. A lot of them. Yes. So, it's kind of like almost like, well, why not hopefully try to be prepared as much as you can so that you may not have to get something such as a payday loan.
Right. But you said it perfect. You said, I don't really need to say anything else. You said it perfect. Like, that's exactly what it is. You should, do your best to save up $1,000. Keep that as an emergency fund if you're trying to get out of debt. But if you're out of debt, you want to get about 3 to 6 months saved up of your expenses, okay? So that's the way that you can stay away from having to get a payday loan or having to do that. Because, again, those things are just, like, they'll destroy you financially. And it'll be very hard to get back, or if you got to go bankrupt or something, you got to do something so extreme because you get caught in these situations because... Again, it's like almost preying on people. And again, I'm not going to say it's all their fault because obviously people got to go in there and sign the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? It's a choice. Yeah, exactly. So it's not going to play. It's all on the payday loan lenders and all that. But at the same time, you got to understand that, that will be the absolute last resort. Stay away from that at all costs as much as you can.
So it's a choice to make a sacrifice to say, I'm going to try to save a certain amount. So if, Lord forbid something happens, I can, I'll have some reserve to pay for.
Right. And I agree. And again, we're being kind of delicate about this because, to be honest, I know people who've gotten payday loans and I know how it really hurt them financially. You know what I'm saying? And so But it's like it's hard because you can kind of understand the situation that they're in and that feeling of desperation. I felt desperate before too.
Oh, absolutely, me too.
And I know I've made bad decisions when I felt desperate.
Yeah.
And so I just want to be delicate with this because yes, we agree. I know we do that this is something that we don't want to do. Obviously, my wife don't know much about it. I've never gotten one before, so I'm no expert on it. But I would say that it's something you got to stay away from if you want to be financially healthy. Just flat out. Because, again, it's not worth it. It's not worth that type of risk. 400%, 300%, 200%. Like, that's crazy. 100%. Like, that stuff is crazy.
Yeah, that's
even 50%. Like, it's just crazy how much you have to spend for that money. How much you got to pay for that money. It's just not worth it at all. So if you don't get nothing else out of this video, I know it wasn't very technical, but I will say this. Do not get a payday loan. Figure out something else. If you can, do your best to save up and have $1,000 in emergency fund at all time. At least $1,000 at all time. Once you get out of debt, 3 to 6 months at all times. You got to use it. You get it back up again, and you keep on going whatever your financial goals are. All right.
And comment below and let us know. Are you all doing that? Do you participate in having cash reserves or saving for emergency beforehand?
Right. That's a one thing. And two, if you have stories about payday lenders or anything like that, we love to hear about them. And I'm not gonna guarantee, but I'm pretty sure that they probably weren't good stories. I think it could help somebody else if you write and comment down that. Okay. So we appreciate that. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we will get with y'all next time for the next tip. We appreciate it. Thank you.